Ladies and gentlemen, Keith from iRepair Autos. Today we're going to be looking at electrical issues with your cigarette lighter in your Mercedes vehicle. You plug your phone in, you want to charge it up, your ignition is on, there should be power, there's none. You try another charger, same thing. You move the chargers around to the other cigarette lighters in the vehicle. Some may be working, none may be working. You find the fuse is bad, you change it, great. You find the fuse is good, but you have no power. What's the next step? This could be a relay issue. This could be a fuse plus relay issue. Stay with me. I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot this issue and get your cigarette lighters working again. Hey, but before we get started, I know you've been meaning to subscribe, and by doing so and sharing and thumbsing up the video, you push it up in the search engine's results for YouTube, which makes it easier to find for other Mercedes users, and they can benefit from it too. So do that now. Thanks. When troubleshooting any electrical component, it's good to isolate and make sure that you're working with good things. So right here I have a battery that flashes when it's charging, and I have a charger over here, and I'm testing this in another car. I turn on the ignition and there it is, it's charging. Alright, so when we go to the other vehicle, we'll test that to see if it does the same thing. So inside the Mercedes, same setup, plugged into the cigarette lighter. We know these components work, and no flashing yet, but that's because the ignition is not turned on. Turn the ignition on. And no charging. So what do we do now? On the SUV, you go in the trunk, and we're going to open these, turn them, and you have your fuse box, and we're looking at fuses 44, 45, and 46. And to find fuses 44, 45, and 46, if you look closely right above this gray relay, it's marked 43 right there. So this is fuse number 43. So we want 44, 45, and 46. So 44, 45, and 46. And these all have to do with the various cigarette lighters in the car. So we're going to pull these one by one, check to see if they're good. And how you check: when you're looking at the fuse, that little upside down piece of circuitry on the inside in the center, depending on how you're holding it. When you're holding it like that, it looks like a V. That will be broken, or that would be broken if it was bad. So we're going to check all of those three fuses, 44, 45, and 46. Once again, it's right above this relay, 44, 45, and 46. And if any of them are bad, we will change them out. After you've checked those fuses, if they're all good, you know, some people might say, well, I'm going to change them anyway. Okay, fine. If you've changed them and your cigarette lighter is still not working, this relay right here, and on the side of it, it has some numbers. Write those numbers down, and you can take the relay out. You take the relay out by just pulling it out. And what's nice about this relay is that it's similar to the relay up top. You can switch them around to see if it works. I do not recommend doing that, because if you blow that relay, then all the functionality from that relay is also gone. So what I would do, I would just take this relay out, take it to your Mercedes dealership and get a new one. They're not that expensive, and I'll put the links to that down in the description below. But if all your fuses are good, you're still not getting any power, this relay right here is bad and needs replacing. Alright, so that's how you do it. Once you put everything back in, the new fuses, you check your cigarette lighter functionality. If that's still not going, you change this relay and you check your cigarette lighter functionality. And 99.9% of the time that will fix your problem. If you're still having an issue, then you might have a burnt out cigarette lighter module, and those are easy enough to replace as well. Once you're done your job, make sure you put everything back in order. Put your cover back in position. Make sure everything is back together. There are no fuses laying about, and you're done. As always, everyone, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you find these videos helpful. What that does, it pushes my videos up in the search results so that other Mercedes owners, drivers, do-it-yourselfers can find them easier. Thanks and peace out.